Okay, am I live? I think I'm live now, everybody. Welcome to this Thursday's podcast. That's right. Joey's sitting here live right now. I got to do all the things that I got to do when I go live, like the subscribe. I got to put up the friggin' thumbnail I got there. I got a crazy thumbnail, Frankie's face, which is way better than mine. No one wants to see my face. I don't, at least. You can want to see it. That's not. But I don't. And I got to look at my stuff probably more than you do. So therefore, I'm going to put that thumbnail up and get my face off of there. Get the monetization set. Okay, let's go. It's going to be a good one. So, most of the cast will start showing up as we get going here. Of course, Frankie comes at 7. That's when we start recording the radio show. Now, this isn't the show. This is the show before the show. The show is actually the radio show that we record. And we used to do that, not live at all. And then we just kind of got this the time before the show is just as fun as the show. So then we decided we'd just live stream the whole thing once I figured out that I could do that. Okay, I got a few people watching. Good. Sounds like we're actually live. Hello, Teresa. I'm going to start sharing the link. If you want to do the same thing there, tell someone you know that you watch this bizarre fucking weather show. There, I got it putting on Interior Weather Watchers with my Bobby Bobcat profile, which I can't use much. Otherwise, they'll be like, you've used your... It's weird. Facebook's being so weird to me on every level. I just don't even... But it's the one place I can go to, tell everybody, hey, we're here. So I'm doing that. And Blue Sky and all those other places right now. You can follow us there. So this will broadcast on several radio stations. We will have Brandon Hauk here pretty soon with us. I am sure, although here he comes. He's been drinking wine all afternoon, though, because he just helped raise $45,000 worth of Christmas drive donations. Okay, I'm almost shared to all the platforms here. So Brandon had a heroic day, but then I think him and his boss got into the wine maybe a little bit. Is that true, Brandon? Are you there? He's not there. So I'm probably right. So we will have Brandon Hauk here at some point here. I've not been looking because I've been posting things. There I am. Hey, Brandon.
Oh, hello. Hold on. I have to change my mics here. I've had this thing at the radio station all day. I
Get
have
on
no
the
sound.
mic. Get on the mic, Mike.
Okay. To adjust the mic here. We go.
Okay.
Or it
Got
might be
my
yours. Can
Is
you hear
it
me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, yeah, your mic is really low.
That was the case last week too, someone was saying. Let's see if I can sort this out now, audio settings. Things have changed since I got the computer updated. All my settings are changed.
Oh, yeah. It's a little better.
How do I sound now?
Oh, there we go. That sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, so the original sound for musicians was on.
Okay. Here I thought it was me, so I just had this thing at
No,
the station all day, not plugged into my microphone. I'm like, oh God.
If you noticed actually on my, how do I sound now?
Good, good.
Okay, so I turned off
I
a
need to
couple
be turned up just a little more, but yeah, it sounds good. I do this every week, so I'm good at this stuff. I'm a pro at testing.
Well, I'm trying to figure out because, like I say, everything changed on my computer.
Oh yeah, that
You know,
happens. Yeah.
So now my settings that I had, and it even looks like I have my mic levels don't look awesome even on the bar graph.
Mm. Well, I can hear you now, so that's a good sign.
Well, that's way better then. Hey, if we need to, we'll
If
go.
I have to lean into my computer like this, that's not a good sign.
So the radio cut last week we made, I basically cut out everything that I said
Oh yeah.
because I was like, man, that sounds really bad. And then I forgot about it until you said it right now. So I hope it's not terrible. Ugh.
Well, I don't
Ugh.
have headphones on, so that's good.
Like I got my board kind of maxed out and I don't know. How does it sound out there? Is it what do you listeners think out there on the live stream? Let me know if it I see Gary
Well, if you
said turn
can
your
turn
mic
it up
up.
just a little bit more, might be even better, but
I don't know if I can do that to be honest. Like I'm
it's not that bad.
kind of maxed out on my board and like I don't really have
Might
yeah.
be, might have to go into
No.
sound settings and such and play around with that a little bit.
Well, that's kind of what I was doing, but even then like like I almost have to shout to get the sound waves to come up to close to the clipping spot. Like
Mm.
it shouldn't be like that. And I'm sure that's not what everybody wants to come here and see or hear. But clearly, I need to do a few new things. Ah,
Oh,
okay. Well, let's look at radar scope anyways for now. And
good old radar scope.
yeah, and then I'll just make sure that my mic is fully plugged in, that there's not
Not like
anything
I've
loose.
been on air all day today, but yeah. But yeah, good thing this week I'm able to not be on hosting duties this week. That's kind of nice. Today I would probably would.
Okay. Any
Yeah.
better?
Yeah, not too bad.
Uh, ah, oh well. Okay, well, some precip in
Yes.
southern BC.
Yeah,
Look at that. It's been
a little bit
snowing
of
down
mixing
there.
there.
Seems like some mixing though, some of that color, eh?
Yeah. I haven't looked at too much stuff today. It's been a grind today.
Tell us about the turkey drive.
Yeah, it was I'd say a really good day. On air from 6 in the morning till 1 o'clock, and then people coming in and talking to you all day. So it's like it was really good. Yeah, 45,000, lots of donations.
That's crazy amount.
Oh yeah,
Here comes
crazy amount.
Karen. Looks like rainfall down in Washington side there, especially a little bit of snowfall mix. BC maybe at the lower elevations, falling as rain in some places. Precip across Montana there. Great Falls, Montana. It's falling greatly in Great Falls. A little bit up through Edmonton.
Yeah, a little bit of
Oh,
snow up there. It looks like they've had some greasy roads between Edmonton and Whitecourt with that little band through there. So
greasy. You got
greasy, I tell you. Oh
you
yeah.
got a friggin' yellow fog advisory in the prairies.
Oh my goodness.
My God.
And they did that yesterday when I was trying to record my farm forecast yesterday, and we were under the fog advisory, and I sat there for 15 minutes. All right, how do we capitalize this?
I'm never gonna say there's a yellow alert for fog. I'm never
Yeah.
gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's foggy out.
Well, fog advisory is pretty good because we had like near zero visibility. So,
Fog advisory is good. I like that one.
yeah. So that's what I usually use most of the time. But
Fog.
yeah, it's just
But I almost find like
I
radar
like the way they're thinking, but it's like at the same
the
time it's
map
like
application. The map application. I like the way they're
yeah.
thinking too in terms of like scaling
Yeah.
and grading things. Like that's awesome. Like I have no problem with the concept. It's
Yeah.
just it's just the rollout of it first of all.
Yeah,
Like,
rollout. And then my map box stuff that I use most of the time doesn't even work now.
oh great.
So yeah, I bet they're probably not sure what to do with this too. So they're like, okay, how do we? So all the American alerts work, but now all of our Canadian alerts are not working on there. So
What a clusterfuck.
yeah,
Okay. Good one. Yeah. Let's do this like during a major snow event. We'll just drop it on everybody. Be like, don't
yeah.
die. Here you go.
As long as we get polygons this summer, that's the only thing I want. Yeah.
I want the
Go poly.
polygon big time. For people
Yeah.
who don't know, the polygon is it's a localized warning area. So instead of like
Hmm.
a gigantic forecast area like the size of Spain, you
Yeah.
know, thunderstorm warning Caribou, and it's like 300 kilometers from me. The
Yeah.
polygon would put the warning like where the storm is and where it's going.
Yeah. That's the only thing we want, pretty much.
Well, that's what I don't like about the new color coding system. I mean, we'll go look at it here in a second.
Yeah.
Is that? But yeah,
At
this is
least the snow
amazing.
squall works on the, so that means their weather alerts will work on the radar scope. So that's good. And they don't have, they decided not to do that. Put it all yellow and such.
Yeah, in fact, this works better. It's like kind of the
Yeah.
American style, where like
Hmm.
that blue is a snow squall.
Oh yeah.
Man, like big time snow though, like 50, 70 centimeters now in some places. Holy.
Yeah.
You're getting just friggin' hammered there. Same with the American side too. They're getting hammered. Look at it. It's just coming off Lake Ontario like nuts. It's like starting right here. It's like a bunch of moisture just comes up off the water and it's like, bloop. That's what it does. That's the scientific explanation. Here you can see it happening. The snow is like forming, right? The low is picking moisture up from the lakes with the cold water, cold air going over the warm water.
Hmm.
And it's absolutely dumping. Just in these narrow bands too, like Barry's getting hammered just in the north end of it.
Yeah.
Yep. Just underneath it, be just coming down like friggin' buckets of snow, coming down like buckets of snow. That's what it would be like. The same with Lake Erie. Look at this too. Same thing. It's all just like the wind is going across the lake, and it says, "Hey, thanks. We'll steal some moisture. Hey, take this."
Yeah.
And now die, motorists. That's kind of how it goes. Grand Rapids, Michigan, Kalamazoo, South Bend, just getting friggin' hammed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Limestone, Chatham, getting slammed. So that's a big story going on in Eastern Canada right now. And of course, what's going to happen is well, watch. I got another new toy here. Where we go, multi radar sensor system. This is mesoscale analysis. That's what we want. Now watch this. Ooh, there we go. That's a great graphic, eh? So look at all that cold air. Here we got our, low. It's moving on through, and it's bringing on the backside chilly air, chilly air. The first of looks like a couple waves of it, eh? Like I think when I go to Ontario, it's gonna be gruesome. Like the cold's gonna show up there just in time, just in time. So okay, we'll look at the Environment Canada page here for a second, and I just set it on up, and we'll see how goofy it looks.
Oh yeah. See how goofy it looks. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
goofy.
I've never really used it too much before. But
What do you what do you use?
so yeah, I have the use another news app. They have the map box stuff on there. So that's what I usually use. And then I have to say I like this alertable app that I have on my device here that it doesn't really tell me that it's yellow fog or anything on here yet. So
The
it just says fog advisory. So I use that a lot. It alerts me.
colors are so gross looking. Like what's a freaking orange? It looks so stupid. You're gonna be like, there's an orange warning. Like people are gonna go, what? You know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen is people are just gonna ignore a yellow warning.
Yeah.
People are just gonna
So
get
that's the
trained.
thing. How are
They're
we going
gonna
to
get trained.
capitalize this in severe thunderstorm season when you have a yellow watch and a yellow warning. That's that's one question that I got. 'Cause right now, it's not much of a big deal, but if we have like a severe thunderstorm watch and a warning that's yellow,
Yeah, yeah. Well, say I turn on the map, and during thunderstorm season, I'd see a bunch of this yellow here, and I wouldn't think, oh fuck, that's fog.
yeah,
That's not what I would think. Yellow
yeah,
advisory, fog. That's not what any human would think. They would, I would see a little red square in here, and I would
yeah,
know immediately there's a severe thunderstorm happening in that. It was like, this is obviously
yeah,
severe thunderstorm watches, and that red square means that's where a storm is. I go in there,
yeah,
I click on that, and bam, there's my information. So for
yeah,
me, like, I don't care about the severity until I click on to find out. Like, I care about the timing.
yeah,
Right. So like, if I look at a bunch of yellow and I don't know, and I got to click at 15 different things to find out if there's actually a thunderstorm warning going on in there, it's making my
yeah,
job more difficult to communicate.
yeah. That
You
yeah,
know,
that's one thing.
whereas at least like if I'm using radar scope, it'll just come up on the radar scope. So
Yeah,
like it's
that's all.
training me not to use Environment Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not the lay person. I had to pay like a really ridiculous amount of money for desktop version of radar scope. No, other people don't.
Yeah. So yeah, good thing these apps have decided to add Canadian warnings onto there. And I
Just in
know
time, just in time
when
for
you
us to
look at
make
the
it
radar scope,
confusing.
it'll have red and yeah, it'll have red and yellow boxes, kind of like they have in the US still. So it looks like they're still going with that. So that's good.
I like this, impact level high. Like if this was a red square and I
Yeah.
clicked on it and it opened up and it was an orange box,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, okay, cool. I'd immediately know like this is probably more serious, but there's never going to be a red box now. Because like
No.
there was 60 centimeters that fell in one location,
Yep.
61 centimeters that Environment Canada reported themselves. So if
Yep.
like 61 centimeters ain't enough to get a red, and we got 40 to 70 here, and that's not a red with 70 to
Mm.
80 kilometers an hour. This is like the craziest snow squall storm you could possibly ask for.
Yeah.
It could possibly dump several meters, like sometimes these snow squalls suddenly do.
That's
Right?
right. Yeah.
Like it starts off for your forecasting for this, like Buffalo a few years ago, and then suddenly there's 6 feet of snow on top. I was in Hamilton in 1999. I know.
Yeah.
I know what happens when the lake effect snow goes big.
So what I think what I would do in this case, I'd probably put like have different colors like what we have on some other like weather apps and such, like have a blue for snow squalls and such, and then when you click on it, it comes up orange or something, you know?
Yeah, like this is fine.
Oh yeah.
Like that. What I was saying in my one video is like, really, this is the important thing right here, the
Yeah.
important change. And
Yeah.
for all the money they spent in changing this, all the confusion they've added, for all the fuck around, for the programming waste of money, for the consternation from the public now, who's like, whatever. They're just like making more jokes about science and people and, the government. They're just rolling their eyes now, like, oh, they're just trying to find more ways to make you scared. Like, I've heard some ridiculous comments already, right? It's like, for all that, for them spending 90 grand on public consultations or whatever, all they need to do is just add 2 lines right here.
Mm-hmm.
Impact level high, forecast confidence very high. That's all they had to
Yeah.
say. That's all they had to say. That's all they had to do.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, that's the new system, everybody. Our map
Yeah. It's
looks.
gonna be pin the nail on a donkey, kind of like that. Yeah. Oh, missed it. That's not where it is. No.
It took me a while to understand that, like, oh, the warnings are solid colors and the watches aren't.
Oh, okay.
So like that's actually a thing here,
Oh,
which
that's
wasn't
good
clear
to
to
know.
me until I just like clicked on enough things and I was like, oh, watches, and it's changed now since I did it. Now there's hardly any watches.
Yeah.
A yellow warning, 40 centimeters. What the heck?
Look
You
out for the
just
yellow snow.
it's just yellow snow squall. It's fucking it's stupid.
So I thought when I got the notification or something, I thought, oh, they're gonna kind of move this, get this going like next year or something. Nope. And I had people at my office telling me to calm down. Is that, I was kind of, and I was like, why are we doing this today? And then one coworker's like, yellow fog? What is yellow fog?
Yes. Now, like the color scheme makes sense in relation to like these maps.
Oh yeah.
Okay, like I
Yeah.
get that.
Oh yeah.
But like I just think we had a good color system. I don't think, you could have made a number system like, well,
Or
level
use
one
different colors,
warning.
I
Level
don't
one
mind.
warning. I
Like
don't know.
National
Like
Weather Service in the US, kind of like they have like purple for winter storm and yeah. I like kind of all kinds of colors.
one thing I don't like about that though is like sometimes it forces me to like try to figure out what color is what. And like Adam was saying, 2.5 million people in Canada are colorblind.
Yeah.
So, like color coding things isn't great for communicating to the public. Like there are some people that would look at this and it would just all look the same. Like I
Yeah, I
don't
guess,
know. I'm
yeah.
not one of them, but like everything I look at looks funny to me. But that's my own weird eyes I see the world through.
Yeah.
It's But even here, it's like snow squalls, 15 to 25.
His mic changed. I could tell.
Yeah, I meant to restart my mixing board. After 8 hours, it turns itself off.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
didn't. And then I
Yeah, it
didn't.
sounded like you walked into a room and started echoing.
Hello. I'm gonna move our faces over here. Watch this cold coming out. Here it is. Wake up, America. It's going to be chilly.
Oh yeah.
Why is it moving so crappily? I don't like it. It's not moving properly now. It was moving just fine earlier. All right, we'll just do it auto. Round one there, bringing some winter weather through, and then right in behind, watch what's going to happen. It's like just in time for when I get out there. It's going to be a real good blast of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go. I got to live it on the West Coast, and I go home. There's a nice couple warm days, but that's not when I'm landing. I'm landing right then, right when that coldest blob happens. just catch that, just catch that cold blast.
Oh yeah.
How's Prince George going, Karen?
It's going. It's going. Don't have a lot of snow. It's cold though. Like it's that like real damp, calm before the storm cold.
Yeah, she's been chilly this week. Like got down to like minus 14 or something the other day.
Well, we're hovering at like 0, -1 right now, which is cold. Like it's a damp coast cold. I prefer
Yeah,
-10 and snow.
humidity's up, and that's why we got a bunch of snowfall yesterday because the temperature dropped and the humidity went, uh-oh. So like there was no real system moving through here,
Hmm.
if you know what I mean. It's just the air was very 99% humidity. Then the temperature kept dropping, at the end of the day, and then all the moisture in the air said, "Oh, I got nowhere to. There's no room for me. There's no
Yeah,
room at the inn for baby Jesus." And it just fell from the sky there.
it's cold.
There's a storm. Boom. There's another one into the east. Look at that. That looks like a tornado outbreak. Boom. That's what that looked like to me. That's a whopper. You see that, Brandon? Right,
Mm.
right through there. Yeah, wham. Looks like a night of cold air in the backside, warm air in the front side. Seems like a possible tornado outbreak, that one.
Possible. Yeah, there was a tornado in Houston area this week. Yeah, that was a It was one storm chaser, Tim Marshall. Yeah, he was coming back from South America or something,
Landing his plane.
and then he's sitting at the airport in Houston. He's a storm chaser, and he sees the tornado from the terminal.
Some people have
Did
all the luck, eh?
Oh yeah,
Like, really?
everybody's out there chasing and stuff. There he is sitting in the terminal. Oh, there's the tornado.
Some people have all the luck.
Oh yeah,
A little quick ridging for BC to start December, but then bam, look at that cold coming down. Even that little low that was off the coast there of California joins in the party. It's a real winter kind of looking forecast coming on, eh?
oh
Seems a
yes.
little early for some of those southern places to be taking snow and taking cold. That's
Hey,
how she goes some years.
that's not very nice. Oh.
And look at this high pressure here, just feeding things. What do we got for time? How close to Frankie? Holy cow, it's 6:56. So it's almost Frankie
Yep.
o'clock already.
Well, it's Frankie o'clock.
Man, I lose track of all time when I look at weather maps. It's so great.
Yep. Time flew today, that's for sure. When you're doing a radiothon, you feel like, oh, I've only been on air for 2 minutes. No, you've been on air for 8 hours straight.
How was your total today, Brandon?
Yeah, $45,000 today.
Nice. That's
Oh yeah,
freaking awesome.
oh yeah, we did pretty
It's,
good today.
it's crazy. It's great, and you're giving a lot of people food. What you're doing,
Yeah,
like and then that way, I think it's like a new tradition has been started around
yep,
Christmas, which is like, feed people who don't get more groceries in people's cupboards. Like it seems to be a thing
yeah,
more and more. It's just everywhere.
oh yeah,
No questions asked. Let's just get a bunch of food together and take care of people.
yeah. That's what it's all about. Oh yeah. And then
Yeah,
we
it
had
should
our
be.
other radiothon on Saturday, the Rotary Day, and that was 22,000 as well. So yeah, $67,000 in the last week there.
That's
So it's pretty good.
amazing. Amazing.
Oh yeah,
That's nuts.
I
I'm
have
yeah.
just
not
like,
been able to for many, many years be able to give, but now I'm in a position where I can, and
Okay,
it
yeah,
it really makes me feel amazing. And for a few years there in my life,
yeah.
I was a recipient of
Okay,
the giving.
hmm.
So for me now to be able
Yeah.
to give back is
Yep,
huge.
it is. Oh yeah, yeah.
uh,
I don't know if I can share the numbers on here. Before we go on, I
I'm
still
just
have the sheet
on this
open here.
here. This is Frankie McDonald. All right. That's just that when I click share next time, my folder will open to the correct folder. And I won't have to look all through my computer. Because also now that my computer's upgraded to Windows 11, I don't recognize anything, you know, on that interface that I just opened. I'm like, like it's already sometimes confusing enough to go through my computer files on there because it's not a similar setup to what my computer looks like ordinarily when I go to upload a file or whatever onto Zoom.
Oh yeah, there we
There
go.
we go, Brandon Hauk. What's he sharing?
So this is yeah. So total so far 4470. So adds up. Oh yeah, this is all the donations today. It's like
Wow.
it's 8 hours of radio to us. Yeah.
Brandon, that's freaking amazing. That is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Did
And they're
you
still kind of coming in too, you know?
did you hear about this? The last Comedeorological weather report before Christmas is December the 18th.
That's right, eh, Frankie? You got big
Oh,
Christmas plans, Frankie?
that means Christmas Day is on Thursday. That means your last podcast before Christmas is December 18th.
The last podcast will be December 18th. That's right, Frankie. And I will
That's
be in
my
Ontario, though,
birthday.
for 2 weeks. So I don't know how I'm going to make a show happen. We'll figure that out as we go, I guess. But we'll see what we can do. Right now, we're looking at money that Brandon helped raise through his radio station today, Frankie. They raised $45,000 worth of turkeys and Christmas food, $44,740.
Oh yeah.
That's
Adds up to 45.
2,237 turkeys they now have for the Brooks, Alberta area. That's crazy, isn't it,
And
Frankie?
did you hear about this? When is the last Comedeorological weather report before you head to Ontario?
Before I head to Ontario, let's see. Because that's only, we got next week, Thursday, I think is the last one. We got one more episode before I take off. Holy cow, that suddenly just got so real to me that I'm going away for a little while. I haven't gone
Well,
away in
boy.
years unless I was fighting a fire.
I'm glad I don't have to do a radiothon while you're away.
And
Well,
and
hopefully
the
there's enough
last
internet at Mom's
on
place.
December 18th with
Yeah.
Brandon Helk. The last Comedeorological weather report before Christmas is December the 18th.
December 18th. That means you
My
have to stay up
birthday.
late for the show.
It's going to be so good, Frankie. It's going to be Comedeorological Christmas this year. Yeah, it falls on a Thursday, and then so does same. So does the next week there on New Year's Eve or whatever, right, Frankie?
Yes.
Well, for everyone tuning in, this is the Comedy Meteorology Podcast Report there, hosting on Joey Only Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel every Thursday night, and we are on your radio station dials. We'll let you know which ones here in just a second. Out there in different parts of the world. I'm sitting here with my small troop of comedy meteorology people, my meteorology specialists, this, that, and the other. And we are here with comedy and meteorology. Yeah.
Well, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, Frankie's got the weather we got. Wait a minute. Well, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, Frankie's got the weather or not.
That's right. Comedy Meteorology Podcast, Comedeorological Report. I'm Joey Only up here in Wells, British Columbia, 3,953 feet above sea level in the Caribou region of British Columbia. And I'm here with my crew, including Karen Richards from Prince George, British Columbia, just up the road a little ways. And we got next closest person is Brandon Hauk there, Brooks, Alberta, who is raising turkey money today. We got Frankie McDonald, the man himself. We don't have meteorologist Mark Ingalls this week, Frankie.
Mark Ingalls will be back next week.
Yeah, they're pulling his teeth out. So I said, good luck.
Then on December 18th, that'll be the last Comedeorological weather report with Mark Ingalls and Brandon Helk and Karen Richards on before Christmas.
Yeah, it'll be the last one before Christmas. Frankie. That's right. We're on C for 88.7 FM in Prince George, CKUW 95.9 in Winnipeg, CFBX 92.5 in Kamloops, and CHLS 100.5 in Lillooet. And there's some rumor, Frankie, that might be playing a big concert in Kamloops next year. We're trying to find out if people are interested in that. So we're sniffing around right now.
That's a rumor. You'll be there.
Yeah, there's a rumor I might be putting a show on in Kamloops, British Columbia, sometime around March or something like that. It may be one of the best venues they got. I can't wait, Frankie. It's going to be so good. Well, we should get on with the show proper, shouldn't we, Frankie?
And did you hear about this? I got something else to say. That a lot of other podcasters will be doing their final week of podcast before Christmas. That's around December 15th to the 18th, the 19th.
You know, today's like Thanksgiving, I think, in America.
Thanksgiving down in the States.
Yeah, they're like eating turkeys today, Frankie. And tomorrow is, I guess, Black Friday.
Yeah, then Cyber Monday.
I don't know anything about Black Friday, but I know there's a sale on for Pivotal Weather. If I want to get my Pivotal Weather Pro, I could do it for the cheapest tomorrow. I'm thinking about it. I'm not here to advertise for Pivotal Weather, by the way. I'm just seriously thinking about getting Pivotal Weather Pro. On that note, Frankie McDonald.
Frankie! Can you yodel for us? Who has the worst weather in the world, Frankie?
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie!
Okay, I got a good question for you, Frankie.
Yes.
Who has the worst weather in the world?
Cleveland, Ohio, and Erie, Pennsylvania, because so much snow squalls coming from the Great Lakes.
I've been to Cleveland, Ohio. It sucks on a good day.
And that means it's really cold where Jason Marshall is. And Jason Marshall's taking this Sunday off because of... Jason Marshall, Williams Cookies, is taking this Sunday off because of the Thanksgiving weekend in the States. And I'll be on Kids and Clump podcast on Monday, December 1st at 8 p.m. Atlantic, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. You'll be there.
I'll be there. What day was it, sorry?
December 1st.
Yeah, okay, I could probably do that if I'm not driving kids around or something like that, Frankie.
Then you got a snowstorm with rain mixed heading to Sydney, Nova Scotia Tuesday night and Wednesday. Then you got and then lots of snow heading towards Maine, USA, and all those places. It's going to bring a lot of snow in southern New Brunswick this Tuesday night and Wednesday. And snow changed to rain in Nova Scotia on Tuesday night and Wednesday. And it got a lot of snow in Maine, USA, New Hampshire, Vermont, and New York, and all those places, and all the way down to Jason Marshall's area as well.
Holy.
Even Jason Marshall's getting snow.
Even the
And
We Don't
Jason Marshall
Cookies.
Way Off Cookies has come back on December 7th. And the weather all across the Pacific Northwest. Lots of rain. And Alaska had 6.0 magnitude earthquake. Lots of cold weather heading towards Pacific Northwest like Vancouver, Victoria, Wells, British Columbia, Kamloops, and Kelowna, and all those places. Then it gets a little bit of snow heading for Timmins, Ontario, where Kinsey Clump is. Then it gets lots of thunderstorms and rain in Houston, Texas on Monday. Then it got high winds and heavy rain heading for Atlanta on Tuesday. In Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, and Florida.
Yeah, in Florida.
It's going to remain hot and humid there. And so is Cuba. And it's going to bring lots of warm air and cold air fighting each other in Nova Scotia as well this time of the year. Then it got a lot of rain heading for Vancouver, British Columbia on December 6th and December 7th. And they might even bring lots of rain in Los Angeles, too. A
It's
couple weeks
coming.
away. And cold weather heading for Los Angeles around December 13th. That's a long ways off. And really cold weather in Vancouver, Victoria, Seattle, Portland, and California in 2 weeks around December 13th. That's a long ways off yet.
There's going to
And
be
the
cold
weather all
weather
across.
everywhere, Frankie. It's coming.
And it's going to bring some cold weather. Then you got Santa Ana winds in California for now. It's going to bring lots of fires and wind and fires and things like this in California, triggering a lot of fires in Southern California. That's going to bring fiery weather there.
Yeah, the fall fire season in California can be really bad. Remember last year? Like burned
That's gonna
down
bring a
all
lot of
kinds of
fires.
places.
Really dry in Mexico right now. Really, really hot in Mexico right now. Mexico City and Guatemala. And then all those Central American countries. Lots of then it gets a really hot weather in Guatemala, Costa Rica, El Salvador. Lots of rain, thunderstorms for forecast. Those negative Honduras and Panama. A lot of rain, thunderstorms in the forecast there right now. And the weather all across South America is a lot of rain and thunderstorms going on in Colombia, parts of Ecuador, parts of Bolivia, parts of Peru, and Venezuela, and all those places and names on rainforest Brazil. It's really dry in northern Chile right now and hot temperatures. Then it gets in, and summer's coming up in December 21st in Chile and Argentina, and it's going to bring a long daylight in Alucia, Argentina on December 21st. It's up around northern Argentina. The thunderstorms and rain and forecast, and lots of rain in Argentina this Sunday coming. In Buenos Aires, Argentina, Alucia, Argentina got warm and cold air fighting each other. And Stanley, Falkland Islands got warm air, cold air fighting each other. Lots of rain in south coast of Chile and snow up in the mountains as well. And weather all across UK. And it's lots of powerful storm heading for UK. Got really cold temperatures heading for United Kingdom, England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland as well. Then you got a big storm heading for England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland. And Isle of Man on Tuesday coming up on December 2nd. Then you got some more rain and wind and another powerful storm hit for the United Kingdom on next Thursday. With cold temperatures, it's going to hit to France and Spain and Portugal and all those places on Tuesday. Then you got some cold temperatures in Germany, Denmark, Netherlands, and rain and forecast. Lots of rain in coast areas in Norway and snow up in the mountains in Norway. Then you got some rain and forecast in Finland and Sweden and all those places. Then you got some warm air, cold air fighting each other in Germany. Then you got some really cold air this Friday and Saturday coming up. It's heading towards Algeria and Libya. It's going to get really cold down Libya. Then you got some rain forecast in Greece and Albania and all those places heading towards Turkey. Then you got snow up in the mountains of Turkey as well. Ukraine is getting mild weather. Ukraine, so it's Moscow, Russia, and all those places. And Minsk, Belarus right now. and weather all across East Asia. There's a storm heading towards Vietnam next Wednesday, possible. And they got some rain in northern, into moving off coast Japan. They got snow squalls in Sapporo, Hagedale, Japan. They got some rain in the forecast in Sapporo this Saturday coming up. As well, it's really cold North Korea and South Korea. It's getting colder in South Korea as well. Like Seoul, South Korea, Pyongyang, North Korea, Vladivostok, Russia. It's really cold in Mongolia right now. So is Siberia is getting much colder right now in Norilsk, Russia, Yakutsk, Omyanka, Magadan, and all those places. And it got some warm air in China right now. In northwestern China, northeastern China is really, really cold there right now. Then it got some extremely cold air this Monday coming up in northern China and Mongolia. It's going to be so cold there. Hong Kong is dry to normal. Wuhan, China is dry to normal this time of the year. Lots of rain and thunderstorms in the Philippines right now. Then they got a typhoon tropical storm heading towards Vietnam with lots of rain and thunderstorms forecasted. Thailand, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and northern parts of Indonesia and Malaysia is in the dry season. And southern Indonesia is lots of rain and thunderstorms in Singapore and Malaysia right now, and lots of rain and thunderstorms in Indonesia right now. In southern India, lots of rain and thunderstorms forecasting from the cyclone. Then again, in Sri Lanka and all those places, it's really dry in Delhi, India right now. They're in the dry season. It's really dry in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Syria, in Arab Emirates, and in places like in Yemen, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and all those places. Then it's getting cooler in Israel and Jordan and Lebanon and all those places right now. And the weather all across northern Africa right now is a little bit of showers and thunderstorms forecast in Nigeria, Ghana. Right now, we got rain and thunderstorms forecast in southern Nigeria, southern Ghana right now. It's really dry as Sahara Desert right now. And weather all across southern Africa. Mozambique has officially entered the monsoon season. And so is Botswana. It's drier than normal right now. Angola has lots of rain and thunderstorms forecast. Namibia is drier than normal. And South Africa is really hot there right now. In Madagascar, La Reunion, and Rentis Islands, they got rain and thunderstorms in the forecast right now. In Australia, they had a big hailstorm in East Coast Australia by severe thunderstorms. Perth, Australia is really dry right now because it's their summertime. It's really, really hot in Central Australia. They might have to have water restrictions in Central Australia. And lots of rain in the forecast in North Coast Australia. They get the rain and thunderstorms and large hail in the forecast in southeastern Australia. And this is still in the severe weather season in Australia. And weather all across New Zealand is. They get the rain and thunderstorms forecast in parts of South Island, New Zealand. Then they got the rain and forecast in South Island, New Zealand, Invercargill, and all those places. And they got some up around in Auckland, New Zealand, got some showers in the forecast this Sunday coming up. And longest day of the year in New Zealand is June 21st. Antarctica is 24-hour daylight right now in Antarctica. And up above the Arctic Circle is 24-hour darkness. Down below Antarctic Circle is 24-hour daylight as for right now. That time of the year.
There's severe thunderstorms right now in Buckleboo and Kyankutta and Warrnambool and Minnepaw and Poochera and Wirroola. There are all kinds of places there in Australia, Frankie, but not in Iron Knob. Iron Knob has no storm to report right now at Iron Knob in Australia. And then more of them up to the north there, just a little ways there in southern Australia there. Wow, Beltana, Lee Creek there, Lyndhurst, even Andamuka, Arkurula Village, Marie, Blenman, Hawker, all kinds of thunderstorms there in Australia, eh?
And as for disaster news, to check out the weather in Indonesia and things like this coming up, like the Indonesia floods.
Indonesia floods coming up on the Frankie World Weather segment. Friends, welcome to the Frankie World Weather segment. You know, usually he's got Russia or somewheres in there, but this time we're going to Indonesia. Make sure the volume ain't too crazy, Frankie. It can be pretty hard sometimes on the radio listeners.
And they had a 6.0 magnitude earthquake in Alaska.
There's loud floods there. Yeah, there you go. Turn her down just a bit. Big floods in Indonesia, Frankie. There goes a big building right into the water. That's crazy. I've never personally seen that. Maybe just knock the volume down just a little bit, Frankie. The bad flood, everybody.
Look at the floods. It's really dangerous.
It's really dangerous and loud.
Down in Indonesia. So many flood waters going on in Indonesia. Lots of
So many flood waters. Holy, look at this
freaking
freaking building. She's going right in the drink. Oh, it didn't go anywhere. It just kind of sat down. The whole building just sat down. There's a bridge broken. Here's another building just going down the river. Holy cow, that's people's homes, Frankie. I should not be making jokes about her. It's terrible. This guy's going to
It's
lasso.
bad news for them. That means what happens if they're still alive? They'll say they'll be rescued soon. Them guys.
Well, yeah, that guy had a big rope and he was going to throw it. He was wearing a helmet. He was a rescuer. That guy right there was a rescuer.
Look at people speaking their own language over there. Look at the major floods going on in Indonesia.
They're flooding in Indonesia. There goes some.
Oh my God! Look at the houses burned.
That's nuts, eh? Look at them cars. There's cars that were just floating in the drink there, sailing off.
Sudah pada ini.
There's right now.
And I know what they're saying. I can speak Indonesian. They're saying, subscribe to Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel.
Lots of flooding going on there right now.
There goes another building right. Gets over kettle. We got a bridge here that's getting wrecked.
Sudah jebol.
Maybe just turn the volume down a little bit on her,
Rumah
Frankie.
kami sudah mau naik ke tangga. Ini harus itu akses utama kami dari sana. Harusnya juga deras.
What that guy was saying was Turkey Drive, Brooks, Alberta. It's not too late to donate.
Look at the flooding in Indonesia.
This is a crazy looking flood here. It's all brown water and nasty looking and brown. It's really choppy. It looks like really rough. Like you get in that water.
Indonesia's unlike Russia.
It's unlike Russia and Indonesia. This just in. Breaking news, everybody. Indonesia is not like Russia at all whatsoever.
Look at the water and look at all the water in Indonesia.
It's crazy. That's like the worst flood I've seen so far this year. There's another really loud flood. There's a house falling into the water. There it goes. Down the river she goes there. See a house. That's terrible, man. Imagine you're just having dinner, then all of a sudden
and here's
your
the
house
Frankie
is...
videos.
I got the Frankie videos right here. I did a special thing this week, Frankie. I made a music video of the Frankie video of the week. You want to hear it?
Yes.
What do you think, Brandon? Should I play it?
Yes.
Sure.
Now I know, Karen, you were saying I shouldn't play it. You changed your mind?
Did I say that?
Okay, yeah, she didn't say that. What about
I did
you?
not say that.
Mike doesn't want me to play it though.
Here's the Frankie videos of the week.
Here's the Frankie video of the week. Okay.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Hey everybody, say hi Joey Alley. Hey. Say hi Joey Alley.
Say
I'm
it.
Frank Down. You're listening to Comedeorological weather for every Thursday night since 10 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Atlantic. This is Frankie McDonald, my own team station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Massive snowstorm is headed towards Chicago, Illinois on Saturday, November 29th, 2025. It's going to bring a lot of snow in Chicago, surrounding areas. It's going to bring so much snow. Long trips to snow, reducing visibility, dangerous stretches. I urge everyone to be extremely careful driving your car and going for a walk and make sure you're wearing winter gear. Joey Ollie, use work for Vancouver Giants West and Hockey Team. I got a lot of fans over British Columbia. This is Frankie McDonald, my own team station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Heavy rain headed towards Queenstown, New Zealand on Sunday, November 30th, 2025. It's going to bring a lot of rain in for Cargill, New Zealand. Don't drive your car to the puddles. Avoid the puddles. You're driving the car. Stay away from the flooded areas. Don't drive the car to the puddles either. Be prepared! Don't drive cars to the first flood. It's with Brandon Help for Brooks, Alberta, Industry Cookie Bailey, Victoria, British Columbia, Joel Stover, Churchill, Manitoba, and Mark Ingalls. And Hank. Heavy rain headed towards Rome, Italy on Monday, November 24, 2025. It's going to bring a lot of rain in Vatican City, including Rome, Italy. It's going to bring a lot of rain in Rome and the surrounding areas in Italy. And Hilton Donaldson and all those guys. and Michael from Winnipeg, and Dave Smith from Winnipeg. My dad, Frank McDonald, made his son. I let you know on the SoundCloud Mystic Kids. Heavy snow is headed towards Southern Alberta on Sunday, November 23rd, 2025, including Calgary, Alberta. It's going to bring a lot of snow on Sunday night in Calgary, Alberta. It's going to bring a lot of snow in Lethbridge, Alberta, Taber, Alberta, Comedeorological, Alberta, Medicine Hat. It's going to bring a lot of snow. It's going to bring a lot of snow on massive snowstorms headed towards North Dakota Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. It's going to bring a lot of snow. Winds are going to be really strong, so hot. Long grips of snow. Reduced visibility, dangerous, stretches, traffic conditions, including Fargo, North Dakota, Bismarck, North Dakota. This, we're fair. The World Cup is heading to Eastern United States, including Toronto, Ontario, and Central United States and Western United States in June 2026. Attention, citizens of California! Attention, citizens of Oregon! Attention, citizens of Washington! Attention, citizens of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada! People in Vancouver, you can't escape from major earthquakes forever!
Let's get this party started.
Earthquake warning has been issued for California. It's going to bring a big magnitude earthquake in California, including Los Angeles and San Francisco and surrounding areas. Massive earthquake is going to hit California sometime in 2026. It's going to bring 7.0 greater magnitude or even 6.0, 5.0 or magnitude earthquake. The earthquake will be so powerful in California. It may destroy lots of houses. It may destroy all kinds of telephone poles. Everything ready. Flashlights, candles, crank on radio, extra batteries, everything ready as well. The earthquake will be so powerful in California. It may destroy everything. The earthquake will be so powerful in California. It may destroy everything. Massive snowstorm is headed towards Nova Scotia. Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025 is going to bring a lot of snow. Winds are going to be really strong. It's going to cause blow to drift of snow. Reduced visibilities. Dangerous and treacherous traffic conditions. Be prepared. It's on TFUR 88.7 FM in Prince George and CKUW 95.9 FM in Winnipeg and CIPX 92.5 FM in Kamloops on YouTube channel, Terrible Weather Dude, Joey Only, Terrible Weather Dude, YouTube channel. I got a lot of fans in British Columbia. Best luck to I'm Frank Don't. You're listening to Joey Only Show every Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Atlantic. Say hi, Joey Ollie.
And that polar bear is courtesy of Joe Stover in the B-roll here. Joe Stover filming polar bears up there in Churchill, Manitoba.
Olivier has returned to Kugluktuk.
He has returned to Kugluktuk. There you go, Frankie. What did you think of the remix this week?
Where's the pictures of Olivier from Grease Fjord?
Oh, I should have put them in. I didn't realize. Okay. Still, I did a lot of work. You did. Hope you liked it. Otherwise, hope somebody liked it.
It's time for Brandon Houck Report.
Okay, we'll just change the subject there. Sounds
Frankie,
good.
I like how you threw in that earthquake for 2026 in California. I have my bets on an earthquake in California next year. I think you probably jinxed it.
All right. If you're ready, Frankie, I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready, Brandon? He's ready.
The Brandon Houck Report.
Ah.
Oh, hi. This is the Brandon Houck Report.
Brought to you by
Smoking good barbecue.
There you go. Brought to you by some smoking good turkeys.
Smoking good turkeys. Yes.
Turkey.
There we
Smoked turkey. Yeah. Hey, Brandon Houck. Big money-raising turkey guy there. Congratulations on another hard turkey drive.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I am going to bed right after this Brandon Houck report because, it's been a day, as you can tell. But yes. So we had our, so this is going to be a very short report. But anyways, we had our turkey drive today. That's right. Raised $44,000 or 45. we're rounding it up to $45,000 the end of the day today. So a great day today with the turkey drive. And I've been on air for, I'd say 8 hours straight and talking, so done a lot of talking. That's right. And then last weekend on Saturday, we had our Rotary Radio Day. And that was also a grind as well. So we raised $22,000 for that. That goes back to the community as well. So that's an auction. So that's everybody bidding on auction items and such. And that was also a fun day too. And now I got hockey games coming up in the next 2 days too. So it's gonna be the busy schedule continues with morning radio, and then you got hockey broadcasts and then radiothons and such. So yeah, it's been a grind, but it's been a fun grind, I have to say. Very, very good grind indeed.
Well, that's why Mom said to me once, Brandon. She said, "Don't be good at things you don't like doing."
That's right.
So
Well,
that you
too
got
bad
you got
I
her
like
made.
it.
You like it, so like you're good at it. You like it.
Oh
You
yeah,
have to do it a lot because
you
of
get to
it,
do it
but
a lot. That's right. This is like the busiest time, and then after Christmas, it just settles right down again, and that's really nice too. So, did do a little bit of weather today. I promise you that. Because we had some fog issues, and it was like pea soup fog today. We had
The
some
yellow
snow
fog, eh?
earlier. Yeah, pea soup, no doubt about that. Snow earlier this week, about 5 centimeters in our location, but other areas like, let's say Medicine-Hat, about 13 centimeters of snow. Back to the foothills, and Calgary got 10 to 20 centimeters of snow, so they got walloped earlier this week, and they had
200 accidents.
200 accidents. That's right, in Calgary on Monday from the snowfall, and even Trans-Canada Highway got shut down, so there was a truck got overturned there as well. And then travel is not recommended near Three Hills, and people were getting stuck on the hills. Yeah, that's why you got to get your winter tires before November starts, because you'll get
There's only
caught
3 hills in Alberta, and people are like, "Why am I here stuck?
stuck on the
My
three
4x4
hills.
is broken. My actuator."
Yes. So that was earlier this week, and then it's just been cold, below freezing. This is our first little shot of winter conditions for quite some time, because we've had quite a beautiful fall. And first part of November has been great as well, and then all of a sudden, boop, just a flick of the switch, and all of a sudden we're into winter-like conditions. And we are, as I knock my mic around here, we are continuing to see these kind of conditions over the next couple of days here, with the next round of snow moving into southern Alberta. Snowfall warnings from the Crow's Nest Pass right in the Lethbridge. 15 to 20 centimeters of snow is going to be likely, especially as we go into Friday. And then as we move through Saturday and Sunday, we're going to see some colder temperatures, minus teens for daytime highs. Overnight lows are going to be pushing minus 20, I'd say, especially Sunday night into Monday this weekend. And then as we go into next week, we'll see a bit of a rebound in the temperature side of things. But other than that, it's been a week for sure, and I don't have much show prep for you today, so I do apologize for the very short Brandon Houck report. But we'll have a way better report next week, because I will not be doing a radiothon on the same day.
Well, everybody out there is interested in what happened yesterday when you opened Environment Canada page and you tried to do a weather report.
Oh yes, yesterday. So yesterday
It was
was
like
a whirlwind
April
of a
Fool's
day.
yesterday, was it? What the heck were they doing to us?
Oh yeah, it felt like April Fool's, because we had lots going on at the same hour. I had people asking me 5 things at the same time, so I was already wound up, in that hour. And then we had some big news for our company too. So very exciting news in that same hour. And then all of a sudden, I look online, and I put my farm forecast together. So I put this farm forecast together, Okay, we have fog advisories here. You got all these weather alerts here. And okay, good to go. It was like 10 o'clock. All right, I got my farm report ready to go, ready to record. And all of a sudden, 2 minutes before I start to record, it's like, Oh, hey guys, we decided to switch the alerts over to yellow, orange, and red. Okay, and I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna probably do this like maybe in a few months or so. No, we're doing this today, right
Like in
now,
10
as
minutes.
of 11 o'clock, as I'm getting ready to record my farm forecast. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, are you kidding me? Is this what we're doing right now? At this very moment, we're going to switch this all over to yellow and orange and all this stuff. And I'm like, are
So I'm
you
not
kidding me?
crazy then. Because I thought for sure I was like making my plans that morning and I was looking at a normal map and then I'm like making a coffee and I come back and sit down. I'm like, what? Like I thought I just walked into the Twilight Zone. Suddenly it's like
Yeah,
everything's different colors. And so like that actually went live like at a moment.
at the moment. Yeah. And my coworker here, he's coming into the station saying, oh, relax, buddy. Relax. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. They just switched this over. And then he's like, what's the yellow fog alert? What's yellow fog?
You're under a yellow fog alert right now. As a
Yeah.
matter of
I'm
fact,
under
yellow
yellow
fog.
advisory, yellow fog. What's yellow
Conditions
fog?
are expected to worsen too, Brandon, this evening. It's gonna go like even more. Yeah, it might turn orange.
Might turn orange. That's right. However, I looked at the windy, and I like how they displayed that on theirs. They put the snowflakes where there's the snowfall alerts, and they put fog icons on top of the fog alerts. So I kind of like how they did that on the windy there. So I kind of,
Hey, wait, so orange is worse than yellow, right?
yeah.
So
See,
orange fog is worse than yellow fog.
That's right. And then red fog is, oh boy.
yeah,
Okay.
that your face will melt off.
Okay.
So
You get
you
yellow
literally
fog.
could have an alert like for rain as red and snow is red. Like this doesn't make any sense. Like is it does it matter in the severity or does it matter in the storm strength or what? This is so confusing.
So yeah. As
Well,
I'm
I
trying
think
to
of
figure this
like
out too.
yellow fog, like yellow snow.
Yeah, kind of like that. But
But
so what
orange
I
fog is worse.
yeah, so what I picked up as I was trying to figure this out yesterday, as I was trying to record and I was late trying to get that recording in. So I had other people say, "Hey, is your recording in yet?" Okay. Oh, hold on. We just yeah, so I got it in like 10 minutes before it aired. So thankfully I did that. But what I understand so far is the yellow in any weather alert is a low risk. Orange is a little bit higher, and the higher risk, and then the red is extreme dangerous, kind of like a particularly dangerous situation scenario in any of
Like a
these
volcano
weather,
erupting in the middle of BC.
There's
something
never
like
gonna
that.
be a red. Okay, so I got the windy version here.
Just
I'll
trying to
bring it
add
up
some
in a
humor
second.
to the show is
Oh yeah.
all.
Try to look at this here and see the windy version has like it's all the same. Even the United States is on this system. So like,
Yeah.
have we like joined forces with them?
So
Because
yeah,
look, this is windy,
but
and now it's like it's
yeah,
all that
zoom in
same
on
color
that.
coding.
Zoom in.
Yeah, you got the color
You'll,
things and the.
you'll see icons pop up. So yeah, it will be. I know it's kind of it's not great, but it's a little bit kind of tells you, okay, we've got winter storm there.
Well, this is actually an extreme one. So what does it take to get an extreme? Heavy 6 to 15 inches. The 6 to 15 inches, 40 miles per hour. That's what they got for extreme down there. When we
In
got
the US. Yeah, that's for
70
windy. Yeah.
centimeters of snow on the Canadian side, and that's an orange. Like I don't understand Environment Canada's new system. I just
Yeah,
like
So their
we may not
criteria
go
in
there
Canada.
anymore.
I like what they were trying to do. They're trying to like add like some severity. Try to talk about severity. Is it going to
Yeah.
be like an extreme tornado blow your house away, or is it just a severe thunderstorm? But I mean, like I think like we already had that covered under the old definitions. I just
Yeah. It'll take some time to get used to, but what I really hope for is polygons in the summertime.
yeah,
That will
Brandon is
make.
polyamorous.
Oh yeah. Polygons, tornado warnings, and I don't have to say that. Oh, Brooks is not yeah, Brooks, we're gonna be fine over here. It's just for Duchess and Rosemary. We're not kind of part of the tornado warning, you know. That'll be kind of nice to do that now.
Well, that was my
Hopefully.
point too. Is like I've been like out in the middle of the Caribbean wilderness, and my radio during a fire is like severe thunderstorm warning, everyone off the line. I'm like, holy cow! I'm like looking around, it's all windy. I'm like, this doesn't seem right. Like we're not in the right sector for this. Like it's too windy here. The sky's not right. It's like
Yeah.
I try to get up to a high place and look at. I'm like, there's no thunderstorm anywhere. What's going on? And turns out it was like 250 kilometers away.
Mm-hmm.
No,
And that's like
totally.
I've
Like Joey,
literally-
you're right.
sorry.
Brandon, you're right. Like it's just we have to have more localized.
Yeah.
More localized.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
what happened last year when the tornado warning went over Prince George? So big supercell goes over Prince George, dangerous one. But when it finally crosses over the city, it turns tornado warn. It finally gets the characteristics together where it's rotating enough. We're like, oh, look out, this thing could actually produce one. Let's put a tornado warning for the Prince George region. Well, the Prince George region's like the size of Belgium or
Huge.
bigger. Yeah, it's like the size of friggin' France or something. It's like this giant place. And so people everywhere are getting tornado warnings. And then what happened was all these people afterwards on all the WTF Prince George, basically where the half literate people go and like talk about government conspiracies and this and that. And they're all saying such as, government just trying to sell fear. And there's no tornado warning. There's no tornado. It's sunny. Well, they just had a storm dropping quarter-sized hail on you, and it's moved on now. But it's like you need a way to localize your warning. So like we don't care if it's a yellow, orange, or red. We want to know where is it, when and where. That's the most important thing.
And
If I
that
know
was
when
like
and where it is.
way far from me. That tornado warning.
It's like don't tell me severity until you tell me when and where.
You
It's like, it's going to be really bad. I'm like, when is it? Who cares?
There is an important point, Joey. People in Winnipeg were going last summer like, oh, there's a tornado warning for the city of Winnipeg, and people's phones are all going off, and meanwhile the storm's like 25 kilometers away for an area that's like, the polygon area of that storm was north of the city, so like the people are still getting like alerts.
Yeah.
We need a new polygon system.
There's gonna be like
It's
a
screwing
yellow
people
tornado
over.
warning.
Yeah.
Yellow tornado warning. Like, what's that? And what Adam said was like, does this mean that because all tornadoes should be, basically considered condition red? Does that
Yeah.
mean we have forecast certainty on all tornadoes as well now? Like, you've just kind of pigeonholed yourself a little bit there, because the red's supposed to indicate.
This is kind of an alert system that's based out of the UK, right? And they don't get the same kind of severe weather that we have here.
They got
do
two
have
kinds
tornadoes,
of
but-
weather. Nah,
Yeah.
like once a decade. They got two kinds of weather in the UK. It's on or off. And is it on and windy or off and windy?
Or your umbrella's
So
gonna blow away, kind of windy.
My son lives in the UK in Liverpool, and they literally get a red warning for like maybe 10-kilometer winds or 50 to 20 millimeters of rain.
Well, you can't get a red snow warning for 70 centimeters in Ontario. 70 centimeters! It's huge.
No, you won't get that there. But
You
in
get
the
an
UK,
orange warning
yes,
for that?
they get severe weather warnings for nothing. He texts me all the time. Like,
Oh, there's some.
oh my God, Mom, like, really?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Europe warnings on the windy map here. You got some.
What
reds
doesn't
on
make any
here.
sense to me is like they issue
Oh,
a
that's
red
thunderstorms.
warning for 70 centimeters of snow. What's the difference in Manitoba? Because they have, that old system, they had criteria for different provinces for blizzards and, snowfall warnings and, different, because the climate in each province is different. So could you get like a red warning in Ontario for like 70 centimeters, but could you get that in Manitoba for like 30 centimeters? Because I think
Well, you can't get a red warning for 70 centimeters in Ontario because there's a forecast for 70 centimeters that's going on, up to 70 centimeters in one of these places. I don't know which now because it's all weird orange colors. Whereas here it's 12. Here we got 12 inches, 12 to 24 inches. they're getting a red
Yeah.
warning for less snow. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
Found some
Where's the
red warnings
logic
in
in that?
Greece here.
Let's go to Greece and see the red warnings. Red warning in Greece. Red warning, Greece. They got a thunderstorm going on there. Red
Yeah.
thunderstorm warning.
So it'd be something like that, maybe. I don't know.
How is it that Canada now has the same warning system as the rest of the world? This is kind of freaky, to be honest.
Well, I'm okay with the red warning concept. I just don't like the map.
Yeah.
I want my map just to look like it always has for 30 years. Is that too much to ask? We don't like change.
Severe thunderstorm, accompanied by heavy rainfall. Take action, protect yourself, and act in advice given by authorities. Violent
Well,
thunderstorms.
All our
That is,
people who are
quite a
watching in
warning
Greece
here.
right now. Holy,
I'm glad
look
they
out.
put it in English here. Okay.
Yeah.
Rainfall and a thunderstorm warning in Greece. Okay.
Oh, but we should say this show is recorded on the 27th of November, just so in case you're hearing this and you're like in Greece, you're tuned in to C for 88.7 FM on the internet from Greece. You're like, holy cow. It's a severe
Holy
thunderstorm warning.
Wind
It's
blew my hair
7
away. Oh, yeah.
It's 7 degrees in Tripoli. Oh my God.
Come on.
Okay. That is that. Thanks, Lisa, by
That's
the
the
way.
Brandon Hoke report.
That's the Brandon Hoke report. Yeah. So good job. And thank you to Lisa for buying memberships for people, gift memberships there on the chat there in the live stream. That's very nice of you. The Brandon Hoke report talking about yellow warnings and orange warnings and red warnings and pink and blue warnings.
We'll bring back the jokes and stories next week, I promise.
Yeah, we're just taking a week off of being funny. So like, well, it's enough of that. There's only so funny we're allowed to be in a month. It's like a university radio station rule. It's like you have to be serious a certain amount of the time. And say things like donate to the radio station. In fact, do that. Become a member or whatever. Donate to whatever. Is there a fund drive going on at CKUW? Donate to CKUW. Come on.
Not till February, but they take donations all year. So
yeah, you don't have to wait till February. Tell them Joey only sent you. Tell them Mike sent you there from the. What's your show called? I'm sorry.
Am I allowed to do that on your show?
Yeah, why not? You can.
Yeah, I do. Transland. It's trance and kind of techno stuff from the '90s.
Because I need you to talk about it because like I don't listen to trance music, so it's hard for me to talk about your show. It's like turn it on for a second, like yeah, well that's
it's definitely not your style of music, Joey.
Sounds like the city. So turn her down a little. Speaking of the city there. Karen, I haven't asked you yet, by the way. How sparklingly wonderful is Prince George this week? Everybody in the whole world wants to know how awesome Prince George has become.
It sucks.
Still, I heard it was getting better. Oh, Brandon's gone. He's gone to bed. I was trying to keep him talking as long as I could because I got nothing to talk about. I'm an idiot. I don't prepare.
I don't got much. Weather in Prince George sucks.
We need to take up about 3 minutes of how much does Prince George suck and go.
Oh shit! That's not no pressure there. No pressure. Okay.
Just in for the producer. 4 minutes actually.
So it's been cold, like Vancouver cold, like 0, -1, no snow. We had a little skiff. It's gone already. We need snow. It's cold, and I cannot even remotely fill up 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's hard to talk about how bad Prince George is in 4 minutes. When people get going, though, man, there's like hours of conversation to be had about Prince George being a dirty old city there in northern British Columbia there.
Okay, well, that's a whole other different subject. I'm talking about the weather. Yeah,
well, that too. That's good old PG. I do kind of like that it's 200 kilometers over there, but it's nice, It's nice when I go there. It feels like civilization or something. And it's been so long
Oh.
since I've seen actual civilization that when I get to Ontario there next month, they'll be like, it'll be
You're
culture
gonna be
shock, man.
like amazed, like overwhelmed,
The
stressed.
biggest city I've seen in like 7 years is Prince George. Kamloops a couple times there, fighting fire in Kamloops Center.
You're
That's
gonna be like
big town.
overwhelmed in Ontario. Overwhelmed.
Quesnel seems like friggin' Tokyo.
Oh my
Go,
God.
go there on a Friday and it's like, takes me 20 minutes to drive through the town, man. It's like, it's not a big town. It's just everyone's trying to squeeze through this one broken bridge. 50 cars trying to squeeze onto one bridge. It's not even 2 lanes. It's like a lane and a half.
It
Oh,
sounds
I
like
always
Winnipeg.
at my trips over that freaking bridge
And
on off-peak hours.
the thing is
Always.
like I can't cross that bridge without like a giant transport showing up just as I'm about to. Like I'll be down the street looking. I'm like, I think the coast is clear. I'm gonna make a run for it. And then right as I go to go over the Quesnel River Bridge, here comes like, I don't know, they got like one of those big buildings on the back of their they're taking it to some camp. Like, I'm like, like, with my lifted truck getting
I
it's
freaking
the
hate
Quesnel
that
Bridge.
bridge every time. I hate it, Joey. Hate
And
it.
then just when you think you're doing a good job threading the needles, then you hit the bumps. You're like, ooh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep between. Oh my God, it's so bad. Mike McGregor, how bad is Winnipeg right now?
Well, if you're calling Winnipeg Winterpeg, we're living up to our name today. We had actually first snowfall flakes. We had, Justin was mentioning earlier today, we had some snow squalls coming off Lake Manitoba, so kind of had like some intermittent snow here and there, some snow drifts. It's been minus single digits this week. Overnight lows have been in like the low minus teens. It's been on the more colder side of things. It's weird is that we had a snowstorm early this week forecast, and all that snow we're supposed to get, North Dakota got it, and Calgary and Saskatchewan got snow, but we don't have snow on the ground yet. So the good thing is that when it's like cold, it's not like bone chilling like cold. So, I've been warm enough in a jacket, but I'm waiting to see our first snowfall. I don't know if we're gonna get like a decent snowstorm the next week or two. But you guys are talking about the road network. Typical Winnipeg day, even during rush hour, you get like bumper to bumper traffic. You're sitting in traffic for like 20 minutes, thinking like, "Geez, can we at least get through the next light?" And then you get up to the next light, and then people are just sitting there at a green light. I think it's going to get much worse as we get into the winter months. I'm not liking the fact that we're now going into December and we haven't had our first snowstorm. It took us actually quite a while to get the cold Arctic air Justin was talking about, but we've seen some really incredible aurora borealises, and I caught some that last week. It'd be nice to get a little bit more of that before we get some snow, because around this time of year, it's always good when it gets super cold out. You can actually see clear skies, because when it's warm, it's often cloudy here. Again, I guess the prairie climate's kind of variable, so you get like that some days where it's like super warm, like -5. I guess in the winter months, and then -20 the next day. So I think I'm happy where it is right now, but it's going to be brutal cold in a few weeks. I think I saw -25 for daytime highs after a snowfall come I think December 4th or 5th.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, Christmas is around the corner. I don't think we'll break the record like we did in '97 with that late snowfall on Christmas.
So Ro Campbell, man, is asking about ski hill openings in British Columbia there. It says several ski hills are already open, including Whistler, Blackcomb, and Grouse Mountain. I'm not sure what snow they got there, though, or how much or what the quality is. Cypress Mountain, Fernie, and Big White are scheduled to open late November, early December, so very soon. They're saying
I think some
Hudson
skiers
Bay.
from Manitoba wanted to go out that way.
So Hudson Bay Mountain, I think Baldy Mountain may be opening quite soon there, or Revelstoke. So projected openings for Cypress, November 28th. Fernie, 28th. Mount Washington, November 29th. Big White, December 1st. Apex, December 5. Mount Seymour, projected for December 5. Panorama, projected December 5. Red Mountain, I love that one, 6th. December 6th. Whitewater Ski Hill there down in Kootenays, December 6th. Kicking Horse, December 12th. Kimberley, December 12th. Manning Park, December 13th. Mount Timothy Recreation Resort, December 13th. And Sasquatch, December 20th. I think Troll Ski Hill here in our area coming up pretty soon. So that's what I'm seeing so far on snow dates for the Western Canada. Sounds like Canyon Ski Resort in Alberta may already be open on November 22nd, as well as Castle Mountains on December 5th. Hidden Valley's talking 20th of December, tentative. Kenosu, December 5th, estimated. Lake Louise is already open, I'm hearing. Marmot Basin, November 26th. So we're getting pretty close to ski season, people. Pretty close. That's just Alberta. Mount Norquay, November 8th is probably open already. I think Nakiska's open. Nighthawk soon, December 6th. Pass Powder Keg, December 6th. Snow Valley, December 5th. Sunshine open. Wind Sport Olympic Park, December 5th. They're talking about opening. So that's just some of the Alberta ones for you. Some snow ski resort openings that we say are. And I got some different dates here. I don't know if those other ones that I said before are actually true. Apex Mountain, December 6th. Baldy Mountain, December 12th. Big White, December 1. Cypress, December 6th. Fernie, December 5. Grouse Mountain, December 6th. So scratch what I said about these same resorts earlier. Sorry. I've got a better location here for information. Hudson Bay should be open now. Kicking Horse, December 5th. Kimberley, December 12th. Manning, December 12th, estimated for them as well. Mount Cain, December 13th. Mount Timothy, the 19th. Mount Washington, December 12th. Mount Seymour, December 12th. Murray Ridge, 19th. Panorama, December 5th. Phoenix Mountain, December 19th. Powder Keg, open. Red Mountain Resort, December 13th. Revelstoke, December 6th, estimated. Sasquatch, December 6th. And Shames Mountain, got a weird asterisk next to that. So that just gives you some of the idea. Troll here is December 12th estimated. But we do have some snow on the mountain already, so I think we'll be good. Hopefully we get more of a base between now and then. So yeah, scratch that first set of details I set out because they were confusing. And then when I looked at the actual, the best place to get the snow reports, it had some different dates there. I probably just completely confused all of yous. We're almost near podcast for another week. We had Brandon Hauk on who'd had a couple of glasses of wine with the boss there after helping sell $45,000 worth of turkeys. He's awesome. And Frankie is back here again already. Frankie, how you doing so far, buddy?
Things are great so far.
Things are great so far in Sydney, Nova Scotia. You're going to have a big storm there this week, I hear, Frankie.
Snow and rain.
Snow and rain. What do you think?
I never, ever mentioned about how much snow.
No, you didn't. No. How much do you think?
Unknown yet.
Okay. So we're looking at big storm. Big storms. There's a lot of big storms, isn't there?
Yes, and there's somebody's going to get a huge earthquake next year.
Somebody, like a bunch of people are going to get it. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, Frankie. But by a good one, I mean a really bad one.
A volcano erupted in Ethiopia.
Yeah, for the first time ever. Or at least for 12,000 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Mount Rainier in Washington starting to wake up a little bit too. They said that they're monitoring that mountain for increased volcanic activity.
That one's always rumbling, though. I'm always skeptical because if you look on YouTube, it'll be like every week, Yellowstone imminent. They'll make all these crazy predictions.
And
Mount Rainier eruption debunked by scientists. There you go. How dangerous is it?
Then that means
essentially the most dangerous.
That's less than 1,100 days left before asteroid 1997 XF11 headed towards the Earth.
Do you think it's going to bypass the Earth altogether, Frankie?
That's going to trigger earthquakes.
It could trigger an earthquake. Yeah, sometimes. If it's a big asteroid, though, I think those are probably small enough asteroids. They probably won't. You need to have a good size planetary size body that would really tug on the Earth's mantle. It's possible though.
Or like the moon growing in size.
Yeah, maybe if the moon grew in size there. But yeah, I mean, Mount Rainier is potentially the most dangerous volcano in the Cascade Range. It's a big one. It's a big deal. But it's always rumbling. There's always background. Of course, if Mark was on right now, he could tell you a lot more about it because he's also a geologist and he's also from Washington State. But it's saying
Don't forget Mount St. Helens. That's also an active volcano.
yeah, well, I mean that blew up in my lifetime, but again, I don't think there's anything unusual going on at another location there. There's sometimes some radio interference that happens because of ice buildup on antennas and things like that, and
Nash,
people take some data and go with it. Yeah, Karen.
question to Frankie.
Yes.
Where do we get your air fresheners from?
That means somebody just made it and that they don't, it's not for sale. Somebody made it.
It's a Frankie
Because
McDonald
that
air
was
freshener.
awesome, Frankie.
It's a Frankie McDonald, but it's an air freshener, and you hang it in your mirror.
Yeah, and it's not for sale. I don't even find them online for sale at all. It's not for sale.
That's too bad.
What about your bobbleheads, Frankie? The ones
National
behind you.
Bobblehead Hall of Fame, Wisconsin.
Do the tariffs count on the bobbleheads, Frankie? How does that work? Do you charge him a tariff to use your face? Like tariff, yeah. The bobblehead tariff war. It's a big deal.
Leader of that country gets the money for tariffs.
Yeah, put it right in his pocket, eh? Use it to buy like a new yacht. That's how it is. Well, that's pretty much the end of the show, Frankie. How do people find you on the internet?
Social media, if you want to follow me on social media, my blue skies at Frankie McD. My link tree is Frankie McDonald, and my X forming Twitter is at Frankie McD, and my threads is at Frankie McD 1984, and my Reddit is Frankie 1984. My Facebook is Frankie McDonald. My Instagram is Frankie McD 1984. My TikTok is Frankie 1984. My Clapper is Frankie 1984. My Twitch is Frankie 1984. My Snapchat is Frankie ABC1. My YouTube channel is Dogs Wolves, and my LinkedIn is Frank McDonald. Best luck there. I'm Frank McDonald. It is the Comedeorological Weather Report every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Atlantic. California lies on the San Andreas fault line.
There we go. There we go. So I put out to the world, when people want to see us play, it's a big venue in Kamloops, the one we're talking about. We got Christina saying, I'll bring a carload of friends there, Billy Moses, depending on what time of year. I said the year, the time. He said, that sounds good. I would for sure, says Helen. Of course you would. Yeah, Lisa would maybe. Rick Raymond even would come all the way from the coast there. He says his band Sidmobile might be involved there. So I'm putting that out there. Maybe we'll come play a big show in Kamloops. Can't wait. Can't wait. Been a while since I've been putting on shows. But we're hot right now. We're hot right now. In fact, today is Kenan Sunger's birthday. I don't know which one it is, if it's 30-something years old. But I'm bringing it up because on this date in 2007, 2008, maybe, or 7. It was Kenan's 19th birthday on tour. So he went on tour with us for 2 years as just this kid. And then finally, we had the party, and it was at the Fernie Hotel in Fernie, British Columbia, man. And we played that night. We played for 3 hours, and Kenan was back there in the drum kit, and I better not talk about it on university radio, the things that he consumed. Man, we had it was a legendary night. I'll never forget. And the dog.
That means, Joe, you could even play that Island Arts Theater in Sydney.
Could do that. I would love to do that. And there was a dog named Tony Danza, Frankie, and it stood on the pool table the whole night while we played.
You could be playing in theater in Halifax.
Let's do it. All that and more next time.
Theaters in New Brunswick, PEI, Newfoundland, Quebec, and Ontario.
It's going to happen again.
Similar to Island Arts Theater. It's not a seminar. It's a live theater, on stage.
That's what I want to do. No more playing in bars. Well, that's the show for the radio listeners, Frankie. We'll see you next time, everybody. Thanks for coming on by. That's the show. That's the Comedy Meteorology Report. That's the show, Karen. That's the show, Mike. That's the show, Frankie. That's the show. Everybody. There you go. Frankie's gone. And we're still alive on the YouTube there, but I am starving. I'm starving. I need to go and make some food, man. I need to get on this because I literally have been well, you know what happened was I said to Norma when I was at her store today, I was like, you know what? I'll be back and I'll buy the frozen lasagna and I'll just eat that tonight. And then I had a late lunch and I was like, hey, I don't need to eat before show. I just had a late lunch, but then the late lunch went right through me because I was so hungry. And then, now I'm really hungry.
Speaking of something, Joey, forgot to mention, I just saw this Lake Erie apparently on Wednesday, because of the high winds they had, the water levels plunged 6 feet in less than 24 hours. There's a job-dropping picture of Cullen Park and Point Place taken from the shoreline. Western Lake Erie is normally, and it was completely dried up.
All the
I'll
water,
share that in the Weather Comedy Report group.
all the water pushed to one side there. Yeah, a little bit of snow still in southern BC there. A little bit of snow up through Edmonton at this hour going on. That goes through the night. Everybody, we'll have a new forecast for you on the channel here this morning, but that pushes into southern BC. Southern Alberta, they'll be taking some snowfall tomorrow as that low moves to the southeast. That's what we're watching going on. Then we got a nice rebound day there for the weekend. Temporary, look at that. Nice weather in BC, getting better in Alberta there.
Look around the
High pressure
fourth.
establishing, and then suddenly slamming up into, there we go, Monday, looking like a mess again in BC. So there it goes. There's another big low comes through, and that's the one that's going to basically mess everything up for everybody, including you there, probably, Mike. But that's just a quick little look at the BC forecast, because I know that's what anybody who's left here probably wants to know. When's it going to snow?
Love ya.
Love you
Have a good
too.
night. We'll see you
Okay.
next week.
Sounds good, everybody. I'm going to go.